This is our VH1 era.
From the Isle of Previously.
Conspiracy theory.
Doo-doo-doo.
I'm on Sexy Watch.
Goal Watch.
Clone watch.
Tyron.
Read alert.
Tyra 2 list.
Double.
Captions crunch.
It's so nice to wear.
You want to wear that top?
My hair bill.
Working models who are working.
It's good, it's round. 23.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Pod Lead'em. I assume it's back. I assume it's not your first episode. If it is, what a crazy you are. My name is Hannah Jane Ginsburg, and you said message. She's on a scooter. I don't know where she found it.
I'm JDB Crump, and every single time I've ever met you, I hear something is wrong with you.
And I'm Lex Basile Price, and it's not really causing good vibes in the house, but for me personally, it's great.
A jolly villain. We love to see it. We are here today to discuss Cycle 23, Episode 4, Major Key Alert.
Boo, boo,
No, thank
boo.
you.
Also confusing, without context.
Confusing with context as
Actually,
well.
yeah,
Yes.
confusing no matter what.
Which is why I've retitled it to The Girls Who Need to Let Karma Take a Break.
Thank you for saying it.
Leave Karma alone. Karma is tired.
She's tired.
And if you want to pay for Karma's PTO, you can become a Lead'em Pod supporter by clicking the clicksel in the show notes. Just click.
Click it.
Mm.
That's a
Karma's
karma click.
busy. This episode, Karma got wore out.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody is depending too much on Karma.
Leave Karma alone.
Previously on yields one amazing final Cherish Waters moment that I don't believe was in the original episode.
I don't think it was.
When she says, "My new mantra, I don't understand why they don't see anything in me, because I am everything."
I am everything.
So good.
Only Cherish Waters could have made such an iconic speech that it had a part 2 in the next episode.
Honestly, you keep producing, babe, even when you're not here.
Mm-hmm.
Totally cannoli, y'all.
Captions. Oh, captions. Boy, oh boy. This episode.
Captions, you know what she was saying. It was holy.
No, totally cannoli. Totally cannoli sounds like an ill-advised Italian Disney Channel show.
Yes. I was gonna say though it was Italian, like Totally Spies or Winx Club. It was like an Italian show that they dubbed into English, but then it gets dubbed back into Italy and it becomes incredibly offensive.
Yeah.
I can see it. Yes. 100%.
Stunning reveal that they didn't edit out the other two girls from the digital art.
Right?
I also think it's very weird to have digital art with no quotes, especially for a nude. Because now there's just a nude of 3 people who live here in the living room.
No, Hannah, this is Top Model tricking you. Now you think digital art has to have quotes. That's where you've gotten
Somehow
in your
it's
head.
less weird.
No, I wanted those two, just their faces blurred out. Nude body's still there.
I
Just
want
a 10 on each face somehow.
We don't
I
even
want a
get
digital
scores
frame.
here.
I want it to look like it's in the house somehow. I want a digital frame around it. Yeah.
It is wild for Tosh to be confused about why there's tension between her and Courtney. Girl, you caused it. Like, I don't like Courtney that much. Courtney seems like a pill to be around. But
An
Tosh,
energy vampire.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
But to call her an evil little conniving thing, we have
Thing.
zero evidence of this.
Now, all this talk of evil is way too much.
The review of Courtney, especially with living with her, is probably just one word. Exhausting.
Yes.
End of journey with Courtney. She's not evil.
You know what else is exhausting? What I imagine Corianne's life to be like. That sounds like my full nightmare.
Oof.
Who is she talking to?
I love that this is the most real phone call we've ever had. There's no emotion in this phone call. This
Nope.
is just her calling her friend Ashley and being like, what's the haps?
I got FOMO. Tell me.
I know, I was torn because on the one hand, it was nice to see someone just phone a friend for a chat.
But do you start calling your friend by going, hey, pretty baby?
No, I thought this was going to be a girlfriend reveal.
Right?
Yeah,
Me
a
too,
partner
actually.
reveal. Mhm.
Right? No, it's just some...
But no, it's just,
Some
I
girl
can't believe
Ashley-
you're missing Drake.
Ugh.
Ashley, who is impressed by everything Top Model has to offer, and Corianne is here to spoil Top Model because she just tells Ashley about her makeover, and Ashley's like, oh, cool. I guess you made it to the makeover episode. Great for Ashley to know on the forums.
Now we know who, what is it, Dumois is?
Yes.
It's
Corianne's friend.
Ashley. Pretty baby.
I am going to go on the record right now because it's an entire subplot of this episode.
Mm.
Chrislian wins me over because she does the impossible. She does the impossible for Top Model, where she heard feedback, took it to its logical extreme, and instead of getting punished for it, gets fully rewarded.
Sure.
It is a Top Model Cinderella story, y'all. We've never seen it before.
I was ready at the end of this episode after it starts here. This is why I bring it up. She's like, gotta dress like a boy. Can't be sexy. Gotta wear ponchos. Gotta ugly it up. I'll never be sexy again. And it works. It just works.
How dare they keep this Rimmel room from us? This Rim room.
Room reveal.
Oh, it should have been called the Roomel.
I
All
like
I
Rim
know
room, but
is-
Roomel I will accept.
Yes.
There's
Both
a
great.
tiny Sephora in this house.
They shop the wall. Okay, is it Gia that says, no, it's Tatiana.
Yeah.
Tatiana who says, this tiramisu's a great liner, y'all. Not to say, why don't you say lip liner, though? You just called it tiramisu like it was cake.
It was very close. The alternate title of the episode was almost The Girls Who Want Italian Desserts.
Tatiana, though, having pitched a skincare brand before, is ready to pitch Rimmel London to everybody.
Y'all, I'm ready to like Tatiana because of her performance as a model, but I need to learn something about her that isn't model.
I don't think Tatiana's here to tell you about herself.
I don't think she is either. Not even a teeny tiny little bit.
She's almost the opposite. No, not the opposite. She's an alt version of India. India's not on screen, and we won't learn about her. Tatiana is on screen, and we will not learn about her.
Just here to be model.
Yeah.
Gia plants herself as the girl without followers. Because when they figure out it's going to be a social media challenge, she's like, it's depressing. I don't got any.
And that makes me like her more.
Gia plants herself as the girl whose haircut you will never see again.
Whoa.
She said she learned lessons from Natasha of yore and is going to get rid of this. It's almost the same haircut that Natasha got. People just must hate getting this haircut. It must be impossible to maintain.
Well, I also think her hair texture doesn't suit.
Lend
this
itself.
No.
Yeah.
Where in New York is Rita San Diego? Just the hotel room. She's just at the hotel desk.
haircut. Which part of the city?
Ooh.
Is it a Soho hotel?
No,
Is it
def
a Midtown
not.
hotel?
That's a Midtown hotel, I would say.
Yeah, it had big Midtown vibes. I hope eventually she's just at the Times Square Olive Garden.
Just drinking a magnum of wine like I did freshman year of college.
And then we head to Industrious Studios.
Wait. I want to talk about the read alert, the content of the read alert, in that it's almost nothing.
They're all nothing. That's the whole point of a read
this
alert.
is-
They barely give any information.
This one was amazing to me. Being a brand isn't only about who you are, but how you present yourself to the world. I would argue it's the second one only.
It is only the second one.
Remember, don't be a follower, let them follow you, aka the Beyonce school of Instagram.
Yes, absolutely. It's also funny. I don't know if y'all feel the same way about this because I've never used Snapchat. I never
Nope.
had it, never wanted it.
No.
But they keep saying social media and apps like Snapchat. And I guess I just lump Snapchat in with social media.
I don't
Is-
even
am I-
think
am
it's-
I wrong?
I think so. I don't think Snapchat is social media.
Okay.
I mean, they try to make, like, I think that's how they provide a legitimate service, but the only reason you would use Snapchat is to sell drugs, be nude.
Well, that's the stereotype I've always heard about Snapchat, is that people use it to sext.
Yeah.
Because it disappears, right? That was the
Right.
one that disappeared. Mm-hmm.
I love your disappearance fingers. Whoa, my nudes. Whoa.
In the air.
If you screenshot, it goes, they screenshotted. So you know. Now, does that stop you from taking just another phone and taking a picture of the phone?
That I was about to say.
Let's not pretend.
I feel like Snapchat just must have given the show some money.
Maybe.
Because we just hear Snapchat
A
so
lot.
many times.
But I think that has to do with who we're about to meet. So we head to Industrious Studios, and this space is 7,000 square feet, which is too much for the amount we use it.
Sorry, I just realized we need a very German drag queen named Industrious Studios.
As a spoiler, kind of, it is just a few steps from the High Line, the Whitney, and the Meatpacking District, which made this make more sense, because otherwise I was very confused.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Where are we?
I thought they were going to have to just do it inside.
They should have. There's 7,000 square feet to take part in.
Column free. That was my favorite part of the website. Hanging the lantern on the lack of columns.
And then Rita introduces Snapchat's greatest advertiser, DJ Khaled.
Before we get to the man, the myth, the legend, I want to talk about the contestants' reactions to this man. 2 contestants in particular. The first is Paige, who upon hearing from Rita, he's a DJ, opens her mouth so wide in excitement.
That's her move. That's her go-to move.
Like she's acting like she knows who it is just from hearing the phrase, he's a DJ.
She heard Snapchat. She heard Snapchat and DJ.
Paige always acts like she knows whose it is, and then they never cut to her after they actually announce the name, because I think her face is always like, oh, whoops.
And then the other reaction, speaking of a whoops, is Kyle.
Yes!
Because when DJ Khaled walks into the room, no one has ever been less interested than Kyle.
This is the most I felt like Kyle.
Kyle got very Lex coded for the next couple of, like, 10 to 15 or so.
Yeah. So if you don't know,
You're gonna.
DJ Khaled, he'll let you know, because he screams his name on any track.
Very true.
He is rife with controversy, even though he is a positivity influencer.
It's honestly kind of fascinating how the brand presented in this episode and the brand that I know them to present otherwise, and then you look up it's like one of those Wikipedia pages and other things where it's like controversies and personal life, and you're like, whoa, this one's big.
It needs its own page.
Yeah.
Originally, he was a Miami-based radio hype man, which makes the most sense in the world. His distinctions are this is from his website. His distinctions are his booming voice presence, quote unquote motivational abstractions, and numerous catchphrases. And we'll get to the catchphrases.
Too many catchphrases. Some of them aren't catchy or phrases, I would argue.
He has gone by many monikers, including Arab Attack, Big Dog Pitbull, Terror Squadian, the Don Dada, Mr. Miami. He also, it's important to this episode, his 9th album was called Major Key.
What?
I'm shocked.
Is that a thing he tried to make happen?
And in 2016, he live streamed his wife's birth
I can't.
on Snapchat.
I won't.
And she was
this
not...
is the only thing I knew. This made its way into such public consciousness.
She was not into it. But because he quote unquote believes he is a king and women are queens who should serve said king, he also famously does not go down on women because he doesn't feel like he should do that.
One of those.
But women should give blowjobs because he is a
Lex,
king.
I know why,
as
but
I
it's
said.
it's genuinely so funny that you had to put the word famously in that sentence because it is weirdly famous about him.
Let me see. I have lots. He once in, when was this? This year, he forced his bodyguards to carry him to the stage because he didn't want to get dirt on his little shoesies.
Oh, first relatable content. There we go. Finally, something for us.
And
I'm sorry, were they white tennis shoes? It's hard to
no,
clean.
they were black tennis
that,
shoes.
that ruined it.
See, that's evil.
He's also been accused of being a culture vulture by incorporating inappropriate black culture and not giving anything back to the community. Now, let us get to his quote-unquote catchphrases. Okay? I'm saying them now because we're about to hear some not fun things from DJ Khaled. All right. And these are in alphabetical order, so it's fun. And I'm going to say what the catchphrase is, and I want you to tell me what you think it means. They're very obscure. Okay.
Ooh, okay.
Another one.
Give me another one. What it means.
I say that wants another drink.
No. So it is to assure listeners that you are listening to yet another DJ Khaled production. This is usually followed or preceded by DJ Khaled yelling out his own name. The sound of an air horn may also be heard.
Sure.
Alert.
Rita is about to tell you something.
Ooh, I love that.
DJ Khaled is about to yell his name.
Oh, good instinct, Hannah. Unfortunately,
Good answer.
If Khaled issues an alert, you better listen up or risk sadly being left behind, like in special cloth alert or big talk alert, or as used in a sentence, major key alert. Always keep your head above water. All right, okay.
I don't want to miss out on the special cloth, so
Great,
I'm glad for the alert.
Yeah.
Is it Terry? Because honestly.
Ooh. All right. Bless up.
Oh, it feels southern. Okay. Let me see. Is it when you've received a blessing? You've been blessed up?
Yeah, are you like leveling up through the power of God?
Okay, it simply means praise. It's just praise.
Oh,
he just says bless up.
I feel like a lot of people, I don't feel like that's specific to him. Is he claiming that he made that up?
Yes. Yes.
Because that feels very church culture.
He is very churchy.
Okay.
He is very
He
godly.
invents catchphrases for the church.
God Snapchat, man.
Recent subjects of Khaled's blessings on Snapchat, of course, include Rita Ora, album success, and the weather. All right. All right. Fan love. And this might be tricky because it is spelled L-U-V. L-U-V. Fan love.
Assuming it's the love between him and his fans.
Is it when he's about to give a shout out to a fan?
Oh, no, you're both wrong. So let's say that he's Snapchatting in public.
Yeah.
And some folks are like, hey, can I get an autograph? Well, that's fan love. And when he's boasting about a recent #1 single, that's also fan love. And if he's planning a meet and greet, that is also fan love.
So it sounds like fans receiving love.
Or giving, perhaps.
Feels nebulous.
Okay, what about Lion? Lion.
I believe that's his son's name translated.
Oh, I think
it's when you're tired and you're like lying around.
I think I'm going to give Hannah half a point.
Yay!
But it's also, he has, because of course he does, a statue of a lion in his garden. And he just says lion sometimes because he believes men are kings. And so lion. All right. This is important. Major key.
In the context of the episode, it was used to mean I agree.
Yes. It seems to mean that was good and I'm aligned with.
No, it just is the same as alert. Major key alert, where he says major key alert, that is him saying alert. It's like neon alert.
But is it the same as saying major key?
Yes, I think you could say major key. You should say
If
it about
you say
like
it-
you can say it like, oh my God, there's ice cream. That's a major key.
If you say major key too many times, it sounds like May jerky.
Ooh, you know what though? May jerky is probably a major key.
Catchphrase.
We got a couple more. I like that. What do you think I like that means?
I mean, feels tricky. Feels like a little, you're going to be a little scamp about this one. But does it mean that he likes something?
Ding, ding, ding.
Yay!
He just likes it and declares it to his followers.
Wait, what? Lex, where
How is-
are these listed? Because
This
some
is
of
on
these just...
Billboard.com.
I'm sorry. I like that is not a catchphrase.
Okay, I'm not going to make you guess the other ones because it just becomes definitions. Okay, but after I like that, play.
No, that's
It
not a
just means play.
catchphrase.
That's just a word.
Snapchat. Does he have a money in Snapchat?
Must.
Talk.
The
They
noun or the verb?
they are the people who bring you down.
People bring you down.
Hashtag we the best. And lastly, win.
So many of those are not phrases or catchy, as I previously stated.
Hannah, you've won the whole game because none of them are.
Yay!
Yay!
Hannah Jane Winsberg rises again.
The only place I ever win games.
I hope you enjoyed that game because it's the most fun thing about DJ Khaled that there is out there.
Well,
I would
I
argue-
would challenge that a little bit because in the context of only the episode, the critiques he gave were so dumb
This hot
that they brought
nonsense?
me joy.
He immediately called someone sweetheart.
Yeah, but he could have been talking to a lamp.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Oh, wait, hold on. TM. That's his catchphrase. I can't use it.
He gives compliments like someone who is searching to give compliments when they hated something, except he actually
Yes.
means it.
Sure. So we are going to have a challenge, and that challenge it revolves around Snapchat, kind of.
It's Snapchat-like, even though I don't think they're actually using Snapchat.
Maybe that's why Courtney got so confused.
Well, let's talk about someone besides him because I want to talk about Rita and her first time having to really introduce something because she babbles her way into nothing. She starts just explaining the challenge and after she introduces the guest is like, actually, I'm going to let him explain it.
Well, then we get this monologue about how he likes to take pictures and do inspirational messages.
Of personality.
You know, like taking pictures with the sun hitting them, and then the message, the sun is shining on me. They can't stop me. I'll never quit.
And the best part is that there's so many commas in that sentence that every time Rita thinks he's done and she's like, yeah, oh, oh.
Huh. Yeah. Ooh.
She's doing her best, like, okay, we're still doing it. And then we get top model math to end all top model math because when Rita talks about how they can be successful with social media, she says, if you take it to the next level, you'll be fine for the next 25, 30 years.
When they're 50?
It's not even talking about social media, though. This is Rita Ora's definition of boss. A boss is someone who wins, takes it to the next level, and is fine for the next 25 to 30 years.
But that's untrue. Number one, social media hadn't even been around that long for this. So how are you set for life?
I'm just saying, if we sat all 4 judges down and asked them what boss is, you are getting a different answer from
You're
each
getting
person.
5 different answers.
Yeah.
Because Rita
Well,
will say
and-
hers at the end again, but it's a different answer.
And Ashley Graham will just say, not Courtney.
It's very simple.
They are split into teams, not squads.
Is a squad not 2 people? Are we
Well,
learning?
It's very
Ooh.
confusing because Rita here says that they're going to be split into 2 teams.
Oh, I thought she said teams of 2.
I think maybe, but it made it seem I was very confused when we got.
We don't
teams
see
of
it
2.
happen, which is why we're confused. Because then we're just in pairs, and you can't tell as a viewer, are these just people who decided to team up because you have to have someone else hold a camera sometimes? Or were they assigned teams?
Right. And they will have 30 minutes to tell compelling stories in 10 seconds because Snapchat. But not Snapchat, but definitely Snapchat.
And they have to take to the streets in Tezenis lingerie, according to Rita, which is hilarious because then we see very prominently Tezenis underwear.
Yep.
And if you told me that Tezenis was just a cool new way of saying tennis, I would believe you.
I'm pretty sure it's a DJ Khaled catchphrase.
Tezenis.
Speaking of catchphrases, Rita asked DJ Khaled, hey, do you have any tips before we send them on their way?
Boy, oh
and he
boy.
says something that should be a catchphrase because of how silly it is. Well, to be a superstar, you have to be a superstar. Well, sure.
Helpful. Helpful.
And then Kyle listened to all that Lex said. And when DJ Khaled asked all of them to put hands in the middle and say major key, Kyle crosses arms, says nothing.
Wipes nose instead.
The most I've ever liked Kyle.
Woo!
Rita also says that Tizenis is the biggest lingerie brand overseas.
Well,
I mean,
feel
she
like-
also designed for it. It felt like another sponsor that she had just brought
Well,
in, basically.
I'm just saying, I'm pretty sure we could probably prove that that's not true.
it's not true, but also maybe she meant what was cut out was that's not sold in the United States because it's not sold
Yeah.
in the United States.
So great for people in the U.S. bracket of Snapchat to get these snaps. Are they called snaps? What's it? What's one?
I don't know. Ghosts? I know there's a ghost.
Oh, I thought
related
it was
to Snapchat.
snaps.
Is it
It
snaps?
probably is snaps.
I would love to know. I'm assuming that the pairs were chosen by the show.
Yes.
Because some of these pairings
Yes.
are a little nutty.
I don't
Yeah,
imagine.
it felt like Rita assigned these based on producer feedback.
How do we feel about just sending them into the street wearing bra and panties?
In robes.
I can tell you
Yeah.
how Paige feels about it. Great.
Well,
Paige feels like a celebrity.
This is what famous people do. I was ready for Paige to be like, here's the limit, here's the line. I don't like something. Wrong, JW
No.
Crump.
Can you imagine Paige figuring out how to get attention without having to work at all? This was amazing for Paige.
I feel weirdly, I was more comfortable with the people that just decided to be in lingerie than the people that decided to open the lingerie, like open the robe.
Opening
the
a
people
robe
kind of
on
flashed.
a public
Yeah.
street is not what you want to see in New York, generally
I
speaking.
see a lot. But I agree. I would just be like, if I saw someone in underwear, I'd be like, okay. Is it ride the subway in underwear day?
Yeah.
But if I saw someone open a robe,
I don't like the folks who don't say the brand at all.
you mean almost all of them?
I'm going to say it right. We'll go back and forth because this is edited in and out.
Wild.
I'm going to say right now, this was the best Marissa's ever been. Because her whole thing and then ending it with Tizenis, Tazam.
That was amazing.
Brilliant.
It was amazing.
Tazam was
I
literally-
looked it up to
So
see if it was already a thing, and I was like,
good.
oh no, she made that up.
Tazam was so fucking good.
She
I was
looked
like,
amazing.
Tazana should have bought that.
She was so cute. She absolutely killed it.
She's the only one that sells opening robe.
Yeah,
hmm
truly. And it's because she didn't flash, Lex. She
Yes.
I think what you're feeling is the flashing nature of so many people, while she was actually just like, I'm showing you what I'm wearing.
It was also a secluded area with no strangers.
She was
which
like in a
helpful.
tunnel or something.
Unlike Cody, who in the middle of the street grabbed some random person's scooter and then scootered off with her butt fully out.
Out. Little
And I
bird-
love that
little
her
blurred
whole thing
butt.
is like, this is me. I'm just being
She
100% Ainsley.
That is so much kinder than what she said, JW. She said, sometimes it's really fun to transform in your lingerie. Other times, it's more fun to just be yourself. Transform in your lingerie? Is she a magical girl?
But also, you're still in the lingerie at the end, so the implication doesn't make sense because she's trying to say you can be sexy or goofy, but but she's doing both at once.
Pages is so stupid.
So
I love
funny,
it.
though.
It's so funny.
She's gonna hit every part of the assignment, though.
No,
That's what you're
beautiful
getting with
city,
Paige.
bold Tizenis designs, and one beautiful mind.
Now that's a major key. The A.
I-
She tries so hard.
I won't complimenting Paige. I love this little preppy look that she's always wearing now.
Oh yeah, I
It just really works for her.
She's
is also
another one.
gotten rid of that hair.
The bangs have disappeared in the interviews.
Maybe they didn't do makeover shots this season because they knew no one was going to keep their makeover.
And then we have Binta and Courtney.
Binta wearing some of the most hideous shoes I've seen in a while, especially from our fashion girl.
Yeah, I was disappointed.
And Courtney doesn't. Courtney's biggest problem in this moment is that she doesn't know how the program works. And there's no what's her butt from last season, Brittany Boyer or whatever the hell her Vine lady was, to go around and teach them.
Yeah, but
how
they
to
truly
use it.
needed a Brittany. They
They
needed
did.
someone to help them because this Courtney is so confused though that I actually don't know what happened, because we hear her stuff say like, this might not be the right app.
Which makes me
what do you
think
mean?
that they weren't actually using Snapchat
There's
to
no
film
way.
these. I think they were just filming videos and editing them down to 10 seconds.
And sending them immediately to DJ Khaled, who's sitting in a chair.
Bonkers for them to leave that line in then to like give away the whole game.
Courtney's biggest problem is that she gets frustrated too quickly.
Mm-hmm.
And shuts down.
And expects somebody else to figure it out.
Mm-hmm. It's
But
the
then
beginning
also-
of baby energy.
Yeah, and even when she eventually, we'll talk about Binta's video in a second. the only time I actually agreed with the DJ Khaled feedback, but Courtney's whole message in hers is using Binta as a prop, and then comparing Binta being a black woman to Courtney having scars from surgery. And I don't think that's the message she wanted it to be.
So bad.
Whether you're black or broken, to Zennis, it's for you, is what her commercial is.
It's literally that. It's and also
And
the entire
Binta doesn't
time
get to
she's
speak.
No, just a prop. A prop and the person holding the phone.
Uh-huh.
and the entire time Courtney's also delivering the lines mean.
Yeah,
like she's like glowering.
She also says the phrase, after all of that, all terrible. Being beautiful is defined by being beautiful in what you already have. What?
And then DJ Khaled's like, yes, this is it.
This result is so weird, but I would love to be able to read Binta's.
Please.
So she gets it, and I agree. Before I say it, the thing I agree with about DJ Khaled is I actually did like the kind of camera movement she was doing. I thought they looked cool.
Yes.
But the praise of the angle.
Oh, sure. She says, the most important vessel that you have is your body and your mind. Be good to it. Appreciate it. And if you don't, they're gonna hate on it. You be confident or they'll hate you.
I don't like anyone calling it a vessel, but also a vessel of two. The one important
Two
vessel
things.
is
Two vessels.
Your mind is not a vessel. Your mind ain't a vessel. I don't like your body being a vessel.
Your body is a mind vessel, and your mind is the knowledge vessel.
I just like, my mind was sent back to this previous episode where the two of you lost your minds about someone using the word vessel, and both of you hated it so much. I was like,
yeah.
well, now Binta's here to say more things are vessels. More.
I really can't get over Rita Ora and DJ Khaled praising her selfie angle.
And it almost like, okay, you know how you can now set the camera to like a different zoom so it like makes the top of your head really big?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like somehow Binta did that in this. It's so strange.
The one thing I did appreciate is that she immediately told Courtney that she was acting like a butt.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. In the moment, very clear about it, very direct.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And it's time for us to be done with our honeymoon for Corianne.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Corianne both does terrible in the challenge, but also says something that makes her look real dumb.
This was so bad that I thought to myself, well, she's trying to get sent back to LA.
Yeah.
Mm.
She wants to go to that party with Ashley.
That's how bad this is.
She, first of all, says that New York's overwhelming, but in LA you just have to be cute and then you'll be invited to fun parties. Woo!
She comes across not even just dumb, so shallow.
Fully in the bubble.
That's actually what I meant. I said dumb. I mean shallow, and it's
Vapid.
rough. Yeah. And then she said her message is going to have 0 empowerment.
And she also was like, I know the secret. I got it. You got to talk to people. New York, it's all about talking to people, but
Networking.
not allowing them to speak.
She's from LA. She's never been this close to another person on a street. She actually said, I'm a model, and yet somehow this man is still attracted to me.
To some random dude, she says, so I have small boobies and I have a small butt, but do you still find me sexy? No response. Thanks to Zenis.
And then literally Rita goes, oh, I didn't like that now.
Ma'am, you are a model.
You're also 18.
It was so funny how, like, even though the instruction and the parameters for this were so loose, to think that the correct choice is to be like, I'm ugly, but do you still like me? Good, because of the bra.
Let's talk about Tatiana is just model. Great.
Yep.
It's the most I've liked Tosh, because Tosh has a talking head where she
No.
just goes, what's Snapchat?
Well, this was my backup quote. Snapchat is one social media outlet that I'm still trying to grasp.
And I said, that's because you're 26. You don't need to know about Snapchat.
That's why none of us know what it's called.
Yes.
Free yourself.
And that's why I argue DJ Khaled seems like a weird predator for being all up on Snapchat because he's too old for Snapchat.
It was also around this time of the episode that Rita Ora said something, and to agree, DJ Khaled responded, Major Key.
I'll say this. It's so aggressively stupid. But I appreciate the post-production team making it seem like they were getting these videos live in real time.
Yes.
Because once or twice it tricked me, and I'm like, wait, it's impossible for this to be happening.
Also, Tasha's video is the most flashery. I think it's because she also said the least.
Yeah.
It isn't what you see. It's all about what's underneath.
But it's not the horniest, because that, of course, goes to Kyle.
Woohoo!
It could only be. As someone who lives in this city, you never really know when you might have to disrobe.
What are you doing, Kyle?
Ready to fuck at a moment's notice. The city that never sleeps, but only sleeps around.
Kyle guessed the future, and she saw sniffies, and she's like, I got it. I need to be horny all the time.
Then we get back, and we find out what the prize is.
But do we?
No.
But do we? Because the phrasing gives me suspicions. Because the prize is being featured as a model in a Tizenis runway show in Italy. Not walking in the show.
No. I think it's a
featured
video. I think
as
it's
a
this
model.
I think it's this video.
Oh, I
Which
hope
then
it
makes
is.
Which then makes it wilder
Worse.
of who wins.
Did either of you, in any version of reality, think the winner was going to be?
No.
I thought the
What?
winner was going to be either Benta, honestly, because we got so much of her, and I was like, oh, the frustration is going to be worth it, and then it's going to be this Courtney thing where Courtney's mad at her because she didn't help her enough or whatever. So for the winner to be Courtney, who is equally surprised.
Yep.
And DJ Khaled sure living up to the reputation you provided us with, Lex, when he says that Courtney's video made him almost cry.
And she
Because
just goes,
there was
shut the fuck up. and Rita is clearly not a cursor because Rita is not pleased with the cussing.
And then Benta is fully in the right by being so angry outside.
Yeah.
And is like, have we had a contestant that is so right and that the show leaves in of her being like, I was a prop. She wouldn't have won without me.
Mm-hmm.
she's terrible.
See, here's the thing, Lex. I think because the way Benta expresses her frustration, the show, I think sometimes the show wants you to think and kind of be confused into thinking Benta is being the bully here. Because she's just being louder than victim Courtney. But in fact, she's totally right.
Yep.
But she gets so kind of like riled up that eventually she says just maybe too much that people stop being on her side.
You're never going to help yourself by just yelling the word lies, unfortunately. But I think Binta has been cooking on this terrible thing for so long.
Yes.
That she's just speaking from a super emotional place.
Yeah, I will also say that it's never good when the twins join the fight because it makes you seem wrong, because fucking stay out of it.
Tosh smelled blood in the water.
Yeah.
But don't
and I'm going to say this
wiggle
right
your
now.
little fingers like a bad Bond villain or something. Ugh.
This episode made me realize I don't think Cody's into any of this. I think Cody is defending her sister because so much of it's from Tosh.
Cody jumps into.
But I think anyone would if you like your twin is so into this, you're probably gonna eventually get into the fray as well.
I don't know. I'm still seeing them as a unit because that's how they presented to me.
Yeah, that's how they act.
Well, I'm saying for me, this is the episode where they differentiated themselves.
Sure. Then when we get back to the house, and Courtney has decided to move out. But
poor Paige doesn't get to have her ice cream social.
Paige was gonna have an ice cream party for the top 12.
There were gonna be sprinkles. There were stations.
Instead of ice cream and sprinkles, she has to awkwardly fold her laundry while not paying attention to what's going on.
The same sweatshirt over and over and over.
You know that physics thing where you can't fold something more than 7 times? I feel like Paige was just testing that over and over. Because poor Paige, ever since the first episode where she accidentally started an argument, every time it happens now, she just curls into herself because you can tell she's like, don't make a fight happen again, Paige. And man, she chose the wrong room to be in.
Well, this is where the twins are really frustrating because I don't feel like they're doing anything to help Binta or defend Binta. They just don't like this person.
And then,
although I'm going to say this, Courtney can just change rooms. That's a thing we can do.
The first time in top model history, right?
Yeah, right?
Yeah. And then suspicious shenanigans happen.
Apparently, they've been happening, but this is the first time we see it.
Oh my god.
Apparently, this is a danger house.
Now, these stairs do look steep.
Yeah.
And they are that slick wood that I have. If you're in socks, not good.
No. Especially, thick, waking up from bedtime socks.
So, we see Courtney. This is where I have suspicion. We see Courtney walk towards the stair.
Yeah.
Then we see camera go away. Like someone was following Courtney.
And pivoted.
And then we hear, wah! And then
many thuds.
And many thuds. And then we come back and Courtney's on the stairs, injured.
Here's the thing. Here's the very short journey I went on with this. Falling down the stairs can be really bad. You can permanently fuck yourself up falling down the stairs. When Courtney pretends that her arm might be broken.
As she's wiggling it around.
Because there's a little red patch.
Here's the thing. I believe she fell.
For sure.
I believe she fell.
And I believe because of the scoliosis and other things, she probably is more fragile physically than the average person.
I agree.
And also, Gia, in the best moment of the whole cycle so far, we'll get to it, confirms that falling has happened. So I believe all of that. It's just, we finally get the narrative that everyone else has told us of her playing the victim because it just seems so outside.
See, but yes, I agree that you could say victim. She is a baby.
Mm-hmm.
She is a Gia's a baby.
Oh, I just think of babies as victims. Of their they didn't ask to be born.
They're victims of life, yeah.
But it's just so funny because we know Gia has been sympathetic to Courtney. She's cuddled. She's been sympathetic. Yeah. So I believe Gia when she dead to camera says, "I've already followed
the sympathy."
Yeah,
gives her a little back rub and a little "oh honey,"
and then says straight to camera, "I don't know. I've already fallen down the stairs twice." What? And also, I'm sorry. Medical would step in at some point.
Yes.
If you had broken your arm, a medic would be called.
But why would medic need to come? Paige is getting an ice pack for her. Medic is not needed.
No, it's not Paige's ice pack. It's Kyle's tourniquet. This is not a person who... Look, I don't know their life. Maybe they do have medical training, but I don't think anybody else knew that. I just think they assumed that because Kyle is quiet, they would know how to apply a bandage.
Kyle's the most Dr. Quinn coded, right? It's just... And this bandage is going to be there just for the rest of the time.
Yeah,
and also, bandage is a... It's one of those...
It's an ace bandage.
It's a compression bandage.
It's for zero reason. She hasn't sprayed it.
That's not doing anything on that part of the arm. That is a placebo bandage.
You should have just put a little Flintstones Band-Aid on and given it would have done more, because then you would have gotten a nice little kiss.
And again... If you actually thought something was broken, you would tell the producers, "Hey, I need to go to the hospital. I need to have this checked out."
We've seen people go to the hospital before.
Yeah, are you kidding? That'd be such a moment for the show.
And I can't believe I haven't talked about it yet, but this is really where our poor girl Karma is getting called up too many times. Karma will find you. You know what? Karma will find you. Guess what? Karma just did find you.
And then Paige comes up and says, "I actually pronounce it caramel." What are we doing? Is ice cream social?
Karma is busy, and she has a robot leg, so it takes her longer to get there. And that's for all the X-Men fans.
Oh. Woo!
But then every time, because of where we are in the world today, all I could think about every time they said karma was... I
know. I thought to myself, is this going to be the first Podleadum episode that puts Podleadum in a time and place instead of the show?
Popleadum. Gay Podleadum.
Oh, I want to invent new Podleadum, gay Podleadum.
Can I invent something called a gay podcast?
Lex and I have to come back and do a cabaret
called Popleadum.
Popleadum. It's all songs we've mentioned on the show, and we have to sing all of them backwards.
Yay, content
it's for
creation.
A very specific audience.
I can't wait to pay full price to sit in the audience. Listeners, they never give me a comp. Not once!
We aren't giving comps!
I'm kidding.
You take it up with the cabaret venues.
I have to buy 2 drinks. Oh, for what?
So Drew arrives and it says, "Tell me about this house." And I said, "I agree. Tell me about this house."
Drew's seen the dailies and it's like, the architecture doesn't make sense.
And he arrives with Mickey Boardman.
And guess what? I've brought a video to present to the pod.
Fantastic.
For the consideration of the Pod Society.
This was the first video I experienced of Mickey Boardman. Because he arrived on screen and I immediately paused to do research. And this was the video that came up. Now, Mickey Boardman apparently, during his time at Paper Magazine, gave advice, had a column. And that included
30 years.
Videos for Paper TV. This is one of those videos. It includes a fine take and a very, very terrible take.
Fantastic.
So here we go.
Hi, this is Mr. Mickey for Paper TV. I'm here to answer some of your fashion queries just to try to help make your lives a little more stylish and fabulous and fashionable. Now let's dig out of the pile and see what kids are asking this week.
Looking like this.
Dear Mr. Mickey, my husband and I have been married for a year and a half. In the beginning, when we were dating, I always made a special effort to look sweet and feminine for him. Since we've been married, life has filled up with endless responsibilities, and I must admit my look has devolved into frat boy chic. That's an oxymoron, I'm afraid, frat boy chic. We're talking jeans, baseball caps, and marginally clean t-shirts. What small steps can I take that will help me remind my husband that he's married to a 100% woman while still reveling in the comfort of sweatpants and sneakers? Signed, this person was too embarrassed to even put a name at the end.
But wrote signed.
Here, shameless, let's say. You really can't have your cake and eat it too in this case. Now, you're either going to be 100% woman or you're going to be frat boy chic. You really can't do both.
What?
And although if you were going to do anything, I would say start with the lingerie. Get sexy bras, sexy panties, sexy sort of garter belts, because the average straight boy is kind of duped into thinking that that's like a big effort and that's really super sexy and special. So that way, even if you are wearing your sweatpants, but if you let them sort of hang down a little bit, sort of homeboy style, and he sees a little lacy agent provocateur underpants, he'll think you're making the effort. But I would say that you're just cheating yourself by being lazy and wearing sweatpants. I know now Mr. Mickey might wear Lacoste and Uniqlo polo shirts every day, but for the special occasions, he pulls out all the stops, and you should do the same thing too. Your husband deserves it, and even more, you deserve it. Not to get all Dr. Phil on your ass. Let's see what other problems are torturing people out there. Dear Mr. Mickey, I see you on TV all the time. I love every time I flick to the H1 and see your wonderful mug. That's this wonderful visage on the fabulous life of. After checking out your blog, it seems you're really the man about town. That's blogs.papermag.com if you care to join. But if you're looking at Paper TV, you already know that. I'm getting ready to declare a major in college, so I want to know what do I need to study to get the fabulous life of Mickey Boardman.
Pause here. Spanish. He majored in Spanish.
I want to be larger than life personality, just like you. Signed, your number one stalker, fan. Well, dear number one, thank you for all those wonderful, kind words. And basically, in order to be fabulous like Mr. Mickey, you just need to have no education, a lot of sparkle tops, and some ladies' handbags. But seriously, folks, Mr. Mickey doesn't know, there is no secret, Mr. Mickey doesn't know how this magic happened. Basically, you just have to be yourself. Don't be afraid to be unusual. Wear only clothes that you think are absolutely fabulous, and do something that you absolutely love, and then your life will be fabulous too. Anyway, that's all we have time for today on Ask Mr. Mickey for Paper TV, so please tune in again next week and send us those questions at mickeyb@papermag.com. Thank you.
Okay, what's so wild about that is I read an article where he was saying the best thing about his job was getting to hang around important people in tank tops. And I was like, oh, a person after my own heart. I get that. And then...
See, the second take, fine.
Fine.
Cute, short, and sweet. That first take, it just kept getting worse. Worse and worse. And I loved experiencing your faces because it was exactly what I felt my face doing the first time I watched it.
Well, I'll say this. As someone who has self-described as frat boy chic, I was very upset at the amount of times that it was just like, that's the worst thing you can be. Also, like, we like joke about it here, but he hates straight men. Holy shit.
Holy shit.
Implying that lingerie is easy to wear is the first thing.
Well, that's the least you could do, Hannah. That's the least thing.
Suggesting that you wear a garter belt under sweatpants.
For what end? For what?
A little peekaboo.
Hold on. I want to imagine, are you also wearing nylons? So you have your little webby toes out of your sweatpants, held up by a garter belt.
Yeah, like I used to do on a 2-show day in high school.
And then you also have to make sure the sweatpants are saggy so you can show the lace.
Dip a little hip. It was wild.
Just imagine sitting next to your partner watching Top Chef and they're wearing sweatpants but also have a garter belt on. You're like, what are you doing?
Does this turn you on, honey? Do you remember that I'm 100% woman?
100% woman.
And I get that was technically in the letter.
But still, woof. I will say that video reminded me of another DJ Khaled fact. Because in the YouTube you should watch for Hannah's thing, it was Ty Burrell on Hot Ones. And DJ Khaled went onto Hot Ones.
Very famously.
Didn't want to eat them because of health reasons.
Boo. But
And
also,
just-
why go?
Why go on the show?
Exactly.
Unless you're Taraji P. Henson and you quit like 4 wings in, make your bodyguard do the rest, and just get drunk.
I'll say this. I don't know if we ever talked about it on the podcast. Tyra Banks's was pretty good.
It was pretty good.
Her Hot
It
Ones was
was.
pretty charming because she clearly... You don't get to see Tyra be vulnerable, and Hot Wings really defeated her. And wasn't she just asking for ice cream?
Yes. Yes. Basically, you know the Beyonce SNL Hot Ones?
Yes, with Maya
That's-
Rudolph?
Yes. That's just what Tyra's kind of was like.
Yeah.
I was telling people who I'd met for the first time, obviously, about Smize Cream last weekend.
Mm.
And I was in the weird position of defending Tyra Banks. And they were like, oh, how could a model choose to put out ice cream? And I was like, no, y'all, she actually does love
No,
ice
that's
cream.
really her whole thing.
It really
Yeah,
is her
of all
thing.
the products, everything about it's stupid, but the product itself is fine.
Other than it's a
Let me,
money
Hannah
laundering
Jane Ginsburg,
business.
tell you, I paid $1/3 of $500 to
It's-
taste it.
The weird thing I know too much about.
Mhm.
Hey, it's Brooklyn Adams, and I'm partnering with Abercrombie to tell you about the newest drop from their active brand, Your Personal Best. YPB leggings are made with buttery soft fabrics that hug you in all the right places and come in Abercrombie's viral Curve Love fit, designed to eliminate waist gap. Paired with sports bras and super soft sweatshirts, it's activewear that supports every part of my busy lifestyle and gives me my best butt ever. Head into the new year feeling your personal best. Shop Active by Abercrombie in the app, online, and in stores.
Starting a business can seem like a daunting task, unless you have a partner like Shopify. They have the tools you need to start and grow your business. From designing a website to marketing to selling and beyond, Shopify can help with everything you need. There's a reason millions of companies like Mattel, Heinz, and Allbirds continue to trust and use them. With Shopify on your side, turn your big business idea into... Sign up for your $1 per month trial at shopify.com/special offer.
Today is why we wear the uniform.
ABC Tuesday, The Rookie returns.
To ensure the safety of all Angelinos. Try not to mess it up.
I'll do my best.
But don't do your best. Do my best.
And for the first time ever,
This is a global operation.
it's an international sting.
LAPD has agreed to help the FBI track down terrorist targets.
Nothing like a day in the job to remind you how quickly life can change. Get out of there.
The Rookie, season premiere Tuesday, 10/9 Central on ABC. Next day for Hulu subscribers.
So they are told that they are going to be invited to the Sexy Issue VIP party and that they'll be taking, they say here that they are taking photographs. And then they're also the models in the photographs.
And we have one heck of a captions crunch.
Uh-huh.
Because the sentence was supposed to be from Drew, tonight you guys are going to be the photographers, but for some reason captions on Hulu said, tonight you guys are going to be the stars.
The actual
sure.
Opposite meaning.
Yes.
But actually, true to what the challenge was.
Weirdly.
Once again, we are getting this weird hybrid combo photo shoot challenge. They all call it a challenge
Yeah.
eventually. Because
I
it's
don't
not
think
a
they
photo
knew-
shoot.
I don't think they knew these were going to be judged in panel like this.
Why would you?
And then we start my favorite children's book, 12 Dresses for 12 Girls.
That's after Madeline dies?
Yeah.
That's in the alternate universe where she died from her
From the lion eating her?
or I was gonna say when she had appendicitis, or whatever.
mhm.
Yeah, we didn't talk about it enough, but Madeline books were a lot of her like being in life-threatening danger, and the rest of those girls being like, "Hope it works out."
There's also one that's super racist.
Oh yeah, I know that one.
I mean, I was about to say, "Oh, the French children's book." But Lex jumped into my body for a second.
Yeah.
I do love it's Madeline's will reading.
Where she gives 12 dresses to
But at least Madeline would have left a specific dress for a specific girl.
She knew all of their names. She would have.
And she would have made sure there was sizes for everyone.
No, I think it was supposed to be that. I think this was an added secret challenge where they were supposed to take time and figure out what dress corresponded to which person.
I don't think Drew Elliott and Mr. Mickey understood that top model contestants are conditioned to do a pile-on for
all
things.
reality show contestants.
Yeah.
Because, as we'll see in the winning spread later, the shoes were labeled.
Yep. And I actually thought when Cody says that Courtney grabs her dress, she says her dress. And in my head, I was like, wait, did Courtney just take a dress that said Cody? And Courtney's like,
But also, I would argue, Courtney is not the only baby in this house. Because Cody being like, look at the scratches that aren't there.
Oh, that was so stupid.
I think she's just trying to use the Courtney playbook.
Sure.
Yeah.
But it's hilarious because I rewound that scene so many times, and as far as I could tell, Courtney was nowhere near Cody.
Her. She was on the other side. On the other side of the thing.
I actually had a different temperature check, and maybe because it's Cody and not Tosh. Because Cody in the confessional says, I didn't have some scratches on me. I was like, oh, you don't know how to deliver a joke, but you in your head were like being a silly Billy about that.
They're also they're told they have to select 3 images to tell the story of the night.
The best story of the night.
And then I thought to myself, does it have to be a story for the sexy issue?
Who knows?
Because we were told so specifically it was the sexy issue.
I think that's just the party.
Yeah, but the story just ended up being your time at a party.
Uh-huh.
The secret challenge was it's supposed to make us want to follow you on social media.
Yeah.
That's the point.
True.
Select 3 photos that would make somebody want to follow you. There is an interesting challenge buried in all of this.
Yes.
And they do bring a guest in just a moment that legitimizes this more than I think they were expecting it to be legitimized.
This guest is here for not enough time, but also just 3 seconds of too much time. Because...
Well, receives an unnecessary second read alert.
Why?
That's during makeup?
This is so weird.
Did anyone actually watch this? Also, I'm pretty sure Rita attended the party and left before the contestants got there. I'm pretty sure where in New York was this extremely undisclosed location.
Yeah. Jasmine Sanders is here, Golden Barbie. They are a model who does model things, and I think the show undersold them.
I agree.
Me too. Because Jasmine is just painted as good at social media, which is true.
Yes.
And they won't, because the Golden Barbie thing, they want her to be like, and see, she brand and she boss. She bath, she beyonded. Like, they want her to do that. But what's interesting is that every contestant clearly actually recognizes her.
Uh-huh.
So, and she starts just giving actual tips.
Usable, practical.
Ones that I was like, oh, that's helpful for yours truly.
And to bring it back to the show's history, she did the December 2017 issue of Vogue Arabia with Ellen von Unwerth.
Also, the most recent photo that she posted to Instagram was a Sports Illustrated cover that also featured Winnie Harlow.
Uh-huh.
Fantastic.
She's a model who models. I will say it's when you look it up, it says that she was a guest judge on America's Next Top Model, which made me think, are we seeing her again, or is this counted as guest judge?
This is counted as guest judge.
Yeah, clearly. It's so funny. Wasn't there that one person many cycles ago who was listed as like a co-host, and she was here for like 3 minutes or something? My favorite part, because I agree with this, is that she was saying, hey, interact with your fans. get in the comments, engage with them. And then Tosh says, but I'm scared of bad ones. And Jasmine's like, oh, no.
Ignore those
To
ones.
be clear, don't do that because it will never do you any good. And that is true. It's advice I give friends all the time. When you engage with a negative comment, it almost always, 99.9% of the time on a public forum, it just serves to make you, the original creator, look mean, like the bully, or just crazy.
Yeah.
And only serves to extend the life of that comment.
Correct. And I love that she said that because I feel like Tyra could use that. But also, that's actual good advice for people who aren't used to social media, because I truly believe, and I think you can see this especially in YouTuber communities, which is the social media I use most, and that's not even really social media, but you can tell when a YouTube creator or team has cultivated their individual community by the way they act.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Jasmine Sanders has done that in a really good way.
I just wish that she was used in a better context, because the way they use her makes her seem unnecessary.
And
I just think they could have done more with her.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But it looks bad at her.
I'm pretty sure she's at the party. I would have loved to see her input. I would have loved to see her version of this.
Right.
She's in some of the pictures.
That's what I mean, though. But the way it's set up is like, she's here to tell you to find your light and go to a beautiful place. And it's
this is also the bummer with Chrislian in this episode a little bit, because we are reminded that this is what Chrislian does. This is Chrislian's week. She's got to do and
she's fired up about this too. She's like, chance for redemption.
This happens a lot on a lot of reality shows where when it's your week for the thing you're an expert in, you're either going to be the best or you're going to crash and burn.
Yeah.
And the stakes are always high in a situation like this. Mostly, we just get footage of her being nervous about being too sexy. And that makes me sad, because that's not why she ends up being good at this. She's good at this for a number of reasons that the show doesn't let her talk about or show off.
No.
Also, I'm going to say it, though, from here, I said at the top of the episode, but from here to the end of the episode, I go full team Chrislian.
Yes.
The way they leave things in that she says that are negative about this show, and also the way she's just telling everyone else how to do it correctly. I'm like, oh, you really do know how to do this.
She was on everyone's phone.
Oh, yeah.
We have lots of people, to further JW's theory, we have lots of people whose outfits don't fit.
We get an India subplot. Can you all believe?
India's
That we don't get the ending of.
No.
I'm assuming a safety pin was deployed.
No.
Nope.
Different thing happened.
No. Did it?
Yes.
Is there proof?
Yeah, in the pictures, there's proof.
So India can't fit into her dress, and so she's trying to play tradesies with other people. And I appreciate the dress that Chrislian grabbed first, because she found a blanket with a hole in it and decided that's what I'm going to wear.
It's frumpy. I don't necessarily agree.
I don't think it's frumpy. It's
but
purple
it's
sequin. It's a caftan. It's a purple sequin caftan. I wouldn't necessarily call that frumpy, but I understand that it is not sexy.
It is so funny, though, to watch them switch outfits temporarily. And to see India's purple hair on top of this purple outfit. And I'm like, this would look crazy.
She's at like the purple salon is what it looks like.
It's so funny.
I thought both India and Chrislian came off very well in this interaction, where Chrislian was like, I can. And India was like, you're right, it's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, this was so real. Chrislian being like, look at this. I
can't.
The other person's dress that does not fit is Courtney in the opposite way, because it is clearly far too large in the bust area.
And too tall? Like, she's too short for this dress somehow.
Yeah. I don't know.
And it has the name Cody written in the back of it.
the cups of the dress are riding on top of her boobs. Yes.
But I don't know why she picked this dress, because it also doesn't seem very Courtney.
It does nothing for her.
You know what I'll say? I got, when she was in it, ill-fitted or not, with her hair, I got a little Madonna. And
that's
the
just 'cause
cones.
that's just because the cups weren't fitting on anything.
I'm not saying that's not why, but I feel like that was the
Sure.
vibe she wanted to go for.
Y'all, why was the location of this party a top secret?
I found it and it took so long.
The pains they go to not say the name of the venue are wild.
I think it's because Paper does it all the time there, and they don't want people crashing.
Well,
Because they were
can't-
like, yeah, we've had Rita's party here.
they can't anymore
Aw.
because it is closed. So this
Aw.
place was called Up and Down,
Hmm?
Round and Round. Due to its popularity, Up and Down also has one of the toughest doors in the city. It is infamous for having long lines outside and 1 to 2 hour wait times.
Cool.
This is really hard to open.
Ah!
Is it a push or a pull?
Up or down?
I'm gonna say it. Straight people, stop waiting in line for clubs. Stop it. It's not worth it.
Why
just
would you?
are you just anti-line for clubs?
I hate lines. I'm anti-line for anything. I'm not gonna go stand in line for shoes. I'm not gonna go stand in line for, I don't know.
I'll come back to the bank.
Yeah.
I feel like we had this discussion about Pink's hot dogs. I feel like we were very
Mhm.
anti-line for Pink's hot dogs. I only once did I do the stand in a very long line thing. It's because I had a family member who really wanted something from the New York Supreme store, which will put you in a time and a place
Sure.
of when I did this. I stood in that line for 3 hours.
Whoa.
And I saw and chatted with, because I was so bored, I was chatting with anyone who would give me the time of day. I was just like, I gotta survive this. Because the earbuds, the charge gone. And there were some people who do this all the time. They were talking about how they do this all the time, every time there's a release. And I'm like, but it's so boring.
So
It's
what do
the
you
most
mean?
boring thing in the world.
Yeah.
But it is closed, and then another club opened, and then that one closed too.
Oh.
I also had questions about these cover dinners. Do these happen for every cover of Paper Magazine? Is there always a celebratory dinner?
I read a couple of things. There wasn't something that just talked about them, but it was I found multiple different people who talked about when you're on the cover, Paper gives you like a cover dinner.
That seems fun.
That does seem fun. It's kind of like how the host gets an SNL dinner throughout the week.
Because I think it's a monthly publication, and then they even pulled back. So I think it works out.
It seems fun.
Yeah,
I love Drew Elliott's little lacy blue shirt.
Mm-hmm.
He
Who
was
came
dressed
to
so
a party,
cute.
but also judge.
It was nice to see Drew Elliott seem like he was enjoying himself.
Mm-hmm.
And just like one drink in when he met them, I feel like.
Yes.
Because he has just a random buddy behind him who was like, oh, I'll listen.
Of course, the twins found twins.
No.
Twin trap.
The fact that Tosh said, twincest, done.
I cannot believe that the story that she comic booked together in her 3 panels is an incestuous threesome.
She Raven, that's so Ravened, Chazallengers. And that's Challengers, but for Tizenus. Because she loves a male, female threesome.
That is the worst inception I've ever heard.
Excuse me, twinception.
Lucky Pierre, indeed.
I love Benta, after she takes her photos, just goes to a random man and he helps her pick out her photos, and he seems like a delight. She's just like, meh.
Those
might have worked for Paper.
Were those Kyle's actual friends somehow?
No way. No
It looked like
way.
Kyle just found people they knew and hung out in a booth. And weirdly, it's the most I've liked their photos so far. By far.
Because it's the most cash.
Mm-hmm.
Kyle works when they can be as casual as humanly possible.
Mm-hmm. This is where we learn that India's solution to tiny dress is just to wear her own clothes. And here it's left in. She's like, I'm worried about it at panel. Spoiler alert. It doesn't come up at all.
Doesn't
I
come up.
absolutely missed it. I wonder if that's why she took so many group shots.
Well, it was also because during the bathroom talk with Chris and her, one of them just said, like, well, maybe I'll just explain it at panel that I wore my own clothes and what happened. And I was like, wow. India's like, I'm not going to be on camera long enough for them to tell.
I didn't notice. I can't believe that we skipped over Paige's story of a paper party misfit.
Oh my gosh. I
Just
think they're just
looking
giving
for
it the time it
friends.
needed. Because
It's
they're
so
not
funny.
clear on if the story needs to be a actual story or an Instagram story.
Or if it's like a story, it's like a fashion story. Because some of them think it's a Garfield comic strip, and it has to have setup, punchline.
Gosh.
It's supposed to be for social media, but it's also supposed to be a magazine spread somehow. I'm sad that this wasn't better, because I do think there is something cool and interesting at the root of this, but it just went insane.
I kind of liked how loose it felt, in the sense that it really did feel like everyone got to do this their own way.
It felt like the judges did an improv game where you have to continue the story line by line to make up this challenge. So Ashley was like, you'll all do your own styling. And then Law was like, and you'll be the photographer. And then Rita said, and you'll take multiple pictures. That's what it feels like.
Just imagine how good this would have been if they had just a photographer that they got to direct.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, everyone gets 20 minutes with the photographer.
Yeah.
Too bad the show broke up with Cobra Snake, I guess.
Woo!
Oh, for real, though. Of all the times not to have Mark Hunter.
Captions crunched. Chris Lian saying, I'm not sexy, I'm competent.
Yes.
Instead of confident, she's competent.
But you know what? I agree with captions.
I agree with captions too.
I could take or leave your confidence, but competent is sexy.
I agree.
I wrote here, wait, is Corey Ann going home? Because the show, in its inability to tell stories in this cycle, it keeps shoving in Corey Ann footage to remind us that Corey Ann exists. But the peaks of her we get, she's not saying anything. So I'm like, wait, what's happening here?
It's because Corey Ann is not a good person.
I don't think it's like bad person. I think that's a little harsh. I think that truly Corey Ann just had a life. And then she wanted to do this, but she didn't have a really strong why, except that everyone else in her life was a model. And then she gets here, and I think she just doesn't like doing this.
But then
she actually just kind of doesn't want to be here.
But then keeps saying she does.
India's gonna win, and she's not on camera. I don't know what to tell you, Lex.
I'm unclear on whether or not India wants to be here, because India is also... When we do get glimpses, it's mostly harsh truth-telling. Yeah. We peek out of the bed curtains to say, I can't believe somebody's going to go home on the cell phone challenge.
Oh!
Devastating for the show.
Just India and Chris Lian bitching about this show on their bed together, and Chris Lian eventually being like, I'll just do it for you. If this continues with the two of them, I'm gonna fall in love. This is
my Bad Girls Club.
Yeah. Seriously, I gotta say, you see it here. Chris Lian is a creative director. Yes. She's got a real mind for this because her stuff compared to everyone else's, she was like, okay, I'm doing this, I'm setting up the lighting, I'm gonna angle this here. Like everyone else is just like, and flash.
Yeah, everyone else is trying it, and she is doing it.
Yeah.
The cell phone challenge destroyed me, though. To call it that, to call it the cell phone challenge and have it stay in the show and neither of them punished for it.
Nope. When we head to panel, they were given the black and white fashion brief, except for Chris Lian and Tatiana, who said, don't have it, won't do it.
Well, Chris Lian was also like, too sexy. No. I'm surprised Chris Lian didn't roll it in a cylinder.
Her a bathrobe and slacks.
I have been the podcast's greatest Ashley Graham defender so far.
Oh my god, I knew it.
This
Welcome
eyeshadow.
to the club.
No.
Welcome to the club.
I still love the content, but this eyeshadow and these earrings.
She looks like she on her show that she does later, American Beauty Fashion Star, whatever it was called.
Yeah, I think so.
She got one of those makeup designers to be like, I got it, a fun eye.
I'll say this, in general, Ashley Graham's the one who gives us the, like, Tyra choices.
Yes.
Where, like, every week it's very different. Because Rita's hair looks great here. Rita's hair looks stunning.
At the end of this episode, spoiler alert, we get a glimpse of what Rita's going to be wearing next panel.
Woo!
It's stunning in this episode. Interesting. In our ongoing theme of this show hates itself, Rita this time says ANTM won't even say, like, they're trying to rebrand away from the actual show's name.
And later we'll say who will stay and keep trying to be the next top model.
Yeah.
Tatiana is first.
By the way, if you haven't seen this episode, listeners, the way these are presented is like, imagine a carousel on Instagram, but you're seeing all three pictures at once, because they can be vertical or horizontal, and they all kind of end up looking square, if that makes sense.
And then on our phones, it isn't doing favors.
For a social media challenge, these sure were not designed for mobile.
Yeah.
No.
Tatiana, I love that her first picture doesn't have her in it.
I think the first one's bad. It looks like
the
it's
picture
the end
of the
night
table?
with the shitty mask.
It doesn't even look like the end of the night. It looks like you stayed home. It's a night in.
It looks like the caption of this picture would be like, little night in for myself.
The second picture has bad lighting.
I do like the third picture.
I don't know what's going on in the third picture.
I'm all right with that.
I think she's the focus, though, which I really like.
Yes.
You know what I wish? I wish the mask had been in all three.
Yes, I
Because
agree.
it feels like she wanted to tell this, like, masquerade story, but it's just dropped for a selfie where she's shushing us in the second one.
I'm just realizing Courtney is haunting Tatiana's third picture in the background.
Yep, sure is.
In the mirror. Her hair does look great.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hair on
Her
point.
hair looks good.
It's happening again. Tatiana is our, like, middle place, like, where we start. It feels like multiple times now, and I know it's only episode 4 or whatever, but, like, multiple times Tatiana for me has been the 5th or 6th place.
Mm-hmm.
I almost feel like she's not really trying yet, because she knows she can coast on experience and ability for a while.
That's it. It feels like she's in like second gear.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I like that.
G is next. The first one is fine.
Still love Ashley Graham, because her response to this is, see, that's how you lay on a man.
As though someone did it
Did it
before.
wrong.
What are you talking about?
These 3 photos together look like you're teaching someone counting, because it's 3 people, then 1, then 2.
So
How many friends does Gia have in every
subtraction.
photo?
Wait, did she also use the twins?
No.
Okay.
No.
I got worried for a second.
I don't think so. No.
I will say, though, this party had limited extra people for you to put in
It
photos.
seems like Ronan Farrow is in the second photo with
Would
her.
love that if it were true.
I like the second one the most because I like her. I like the pose, and I like that the paper magazine is in the background. Like, this to me would be the one that I'd be like, what was this?
Yeah.
I don't understand the third photo. I don't understand the story of what's going on other than subtraction.
Fashion bat mitzvah?
It's just so funny that for some other folks, they'll say, oh, you should at least have one that's just you, but hers are all group shots where she's equally on the same plane as every other person.
I think it's because there are no other women.
Ah.
I think that's how she got away with it.
I'll say that's though. Her face looks gorgeous in all
Stunning.
three. My
great.
goodness.
If she chose the makeup,
yeah,
she knew what she was doing.
I
couldn't tell. I could not figure out how much control they had over the styling.
She also looks slamming in that dress.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
So good.
She found the dress with
wore
her name on
dress. Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Paige is next.
And I mean,
She did so well.
She did really well.
These all could be in actual magazines and stuff.
This is the only one so far, but I'm pretty sure overall it looks so editorial.
Yes.
It does. It
also looks intentional.
And I love that I giving her the benefit of doubt that she directed the two folks in the last to kind of turn their hats down a little bit.
She did. We saw her direct them.
It's so brilliant. It actually tells the story of, I'm going to Paper Magazine. Here's my glamour shot. Here's me hanging out fiercely.
Mm-hmm.
Now, is she a little misfit? No.
No.
And she's chugging on that drink in both, which I would have done, but whatever.
Yeah, these are great.
Yeah, I think
nailed it.
Paige nails it, despite her hair.
Despite her being forced back into this bank.
Yeah. Cody is next. Bad, worse, and
Cody would have been my other bottom two placement, honestly.
I thought they were going to do a double twinsy.
I did too.
Well, also, her weird combative energy at panel.
Okay, this is actually fascinating to me, that her whole thing was that, well, not everyone can be the life of the party because that's impossible. At least one person isn't the life of the party. And this is when I, like Hannah, twisted around on Ashley Graham, because Ashley Graham was like, but that's what you're selling. Why would you sell as a model not the life of the party?
Lame-o on a piano or whatever, skateboard, I guess.
Just like from a pragmatism place, why would you try that?
I also thought Ashley was gently saying, and it felt like there was more to this that maybe didn't make it into the episode, what you are presenting on social media isn't who you are all the time.
Right.
But when you are on social media, yeah, you're the life of the party because you have dresses and shoes to sell.
Well, does she have shoes to sell? Because she takes them off. And then the third picture, I just realized they're handing the shoes back to her.
We didn't talk about this at the time. Why did they put on jewelry at the party? And where did it come from? Because a lot of aggressive necklaces got added on scene, and Cody had one of them, and it has nothing to do with her outfit.
Y'all, I just can't get over how bad this first photo is, though. So bad. The other two to me are acceptably whatever. And she does have a gorgeous profile in the third that she has yet to show off. But
the third is the one that came closest to working for me.
The first one's like an outtake, though.
Yeah, because Kyle's
like if I saw that on my phone, I'd be like, "Oh, delete that, guys."
I also thought she looked bad at panel.
Yes,
I thought she just looked tired and slightly unkempt.
I agree.
I wonder if she just can't control this hair they gave her.
I mean, chances are.
Binta is next.
I was pleasantly surprised, even though I think the modeling is average, that she went very artsy.
The third one is too artsy because
I agree.
Can't tell what's going on.
That's some German expressionism.
Yeah.
The middle one's kind of like...
The middle one is cool.
It, though.
The middle one is it. The middle one's really good.
And like, I actually... Kyle's in the background of so many photos. I actually even like Kyle in the background of this one because it makes it look like... This looks
real.
Three models modeled together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, this one makes it look far more, like, realistic.
I think she needed to look up a little bit in the first one.
She loves a downward angle on herself.
I also, the arm across this person's whole body?
And it's a shame because the effect of their shirt is really cool in that lighting.
And I love that they're making the same expression, the two of them. Like, there's... The ideas are here, I think. Binta's just not a model. Like, I feel like she doesn't model naturally well.
Yeah. Courtney's next.
This is so funny because Courtney talks her way into them not liking hers.
Because she brings up her...
Except for Ashley, who never liked them.
Yeah, we have. The way Ashley gets riled up for this. Because, Ashley saw it and was like, oh, they're going to like it.
But she can't fucking shut up about her stupid injuries.
I'll say this. The first and the third one I think are really good. I think the second one's awful.
So weird.
Why is she touching this person's face?
Why would you put your finger there?
But yeah, she starts talking about stuff, and this is when Drew is done.
It's also really funny to me. You didn't need to bring up your injury, but to imply that hurting your arm would make it more difficult to lie on the ground.
So funny.
The bandage is so stupid in these photos.
If she had gotten away with it, I honestly would have applauded.
I have the best. It was almost my opening quote, but I wanted to save it because Ashley Graham is so foaming at the mouth to say something negative to Courtney that she can't actually string a sentence together. So after they've ripped Courtney a new one, she goes, "The photos, I think they're amazing. I don't think that's amazing. I think the first photo is really cool. And I love that you have a story to tell and take us through Wonderland. But I think you really could have been Alice." What? Ashley Graham?
Her lying to say that she liked her.
I sort of see the Alice in Wonderland thing with the checkered floor and the big headband. I sort of see it in a fashion way, but I don't think Courtney was doing it on purpose.
At all. No.
I think Ashley Ashley Graham malfunctioned because she finally got to say something negative about Courtney, but she was like, "Don't overplay the hand, Ashley. Don't overplay the hand. Compliment
Ashley,
the photos."
you gotta take your time. This is a process, Ashley. Rome wasn't built in a day, Ashley.
Courtney's elimination, like Rome, wasn't built today.
I do love Drew saying you're in ailment mood 100% of the time.
Ailment! I just also, Drew seems like he's pretty low-key laid back most of the time, so it feels like when he's done with someone...
he's just sick of it.
He's done. He is hungover from that party, too.
And finally, or not finally.
Finally for us.
Finally for us, we get to talk about Tasha's story.
These
photos
are some of the worst photos that have ever been put forward on American
There's
Next
something
Model.
so skanky about the photos. It also is the for some reason, Tasha's photo quality is like terrible.
Yes. She has literal red eye.
Yes.
I think it's so funny that the story is her two stupid friends weren't looking at these hot twins. She goes over and flirts up a storm and then immediately takes them away.
Except flirting up a storm sounds something like, eh?
But it makes it hookery. There is something hookery about this because she's like scoping it and then she goes up and she's like, "Twins. I always wanted twins." And then she walks up to him and she's like, "Yeah." And they're like, "Okay." And then she's like pulling the other one that doesn't want to come with her.
Weirdly, though, I agree with Rita that story aside, I like the framing of the third one. I do think it actually looks cinematic. And if this photo was beside of two very different photos, I think I would have loved
the
this
exit
photo.
sign is wild.
The third one is the only photo that doesn't look like it was taken on a disposable camera.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's also because she didn't play with angles, except for the third one. In the first two, it's the most, her feet are framed out, her head's right at the top, everyone's on the same plane. There's like no, she saved all of their creativity and dimension for the third, which makes me just think someone else took the third photo.
Oh, for sure. Also, they're so at the beginning of the night, because this was Tasha's plan, right? I'm going to just knock these photos out so I can just enjoy the party.
Oh, yeah,
but
we
that
didn't talk
means
about it,
that
but she got done fast.
no one is there. The lights are on, full blast.
The exit sign.
The exit sign. Yeah, these are tacky. And it makes the dress look really tacky too. Which is the worst thing you could do for this is you're selling the dress.
And the real shame for me is that she looked really good at panel.
Yes.
She did. Probably the best she's looked at panel. And most of panel has been her crying and stuff. So,
But Marissa is next.
I can't believe I have to do this again. I'm going to defend Marissa. I think at least two of these are pretty good.
We got so little Marissa in this episode that I did not realize the outfit she was forced into wearing. This full stereotype of a hooker outfit.
Yep.
Star pasties.
Are they? Or was the stars put in post? Because they don't quite look right.
They do look almost like too dark.
No, like
someone
she had an
Sharpied
edit
them.
tool.
Well, I think she's wearing maybe a pasty underneath the pasty also. It's
so
I can't believe somebody had to wear this.
That being said, though, I think her photos are fun.
I think she looks like she's at a party.
She looks stunning in the first photo.
Yes.
And the third photo is good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like the second photo. He doesn't need to be in any of these photos.
Yeah, that was
But
her
I get
trying
why
to be
they did it.
She was like, oh, I took 2 without anybody. I should put someone in something.
Yes, I understand.
But I was like, of all the times to knock Marissa, this was not the week.
But I think she looks like she's at a party. I think she looks like a model.
Paper Magazine is in 2 of them.
I think the amount of makeup is right also. It's a lot of makeup, but it doesn't look like too much.
I agree.
She also got rid of her makeover, she said.
I could do without the tongue.
Yeah.
But sure.
It's just the second photo is good.
India's next. She's also at the party, but I would argue not a model.
Well,
I like the first photo.
Yes.
I think they both look really good.
But yeah, that's the funniest thing about this is that Chris Leon's in 2 of these.
It's just, whatever filter she picked is just too blown out for me. Like, she took the Paris filter up to 100.
Big Oppo vibes.
The first
Big
one is
Oppo
cool
vibes.
because she figured out a way to use the mask where it looks like a frame, which I thought was really cool. That's one of the little masks.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the last one is garbage.
Although I'll say this, cutie patootie giving air kiss.
The last one is a bombshell just entered the Love Island villa.
Yeah, right. Oh, look, it's Benta's friend, too.
Yeah, he was everywhere. He was very excited to help.
Yeah, these just like...
This just
I mean, they
looks
give
like
her this
girl at
feedback,
party.
but it just looks like group selfies.
Yeah. Kyle's next.
Y'all, I liked him.
Oh.
I was okay with it. Maybe it's just because Kyle's photos have been very bad.
I'll say this.
I like the first one.
I really like the first one.
They look great, and it's fun, and it's party-ish. And I actually think the last one... Oh, Benta's friend. The last one also looks like something that you might see in an editorial. It's just the middle one that I'm not a fan of.
The middle one of Kyle and her gaze?
Yeah.
Yeah, right? Look, who got the stringer tank? Why? That's not appropriate for a party.
No one's dressed appropriately at this party.
It must have been hot.
Mm-hmm.
But
the first one I liked though, and the fact that it was on the bus, I think that was so smart.
Yes. People who did a little behind the scenes getting ready, I think was a very good call for
the
having a
quote-unquote
story.
And I don't like the third one. I think it looks cheesy.
I think it's funny. I think it's kind of
it's-
stupid in mostly a good way.
I think truly, Lex, why I like it is I'm surprised that Kyle had fun.
Sure.
I am pleased that they have a side to themselves that seems to be enjoying literally anything.
The middle one looks like a weird meet and greet that Kyle didn't want to be at.
Yeah, this
I don't disagree with that.
No, the middle one is not.
But I really do like that first one a lot.
Yeah.
Makes the best of the hair, too.
Mm.
Corianne is next. Huh? No?
I think the last one is kind of fun.
I think if the other 2 had been better, I would appreciate the last one.
I think if the camera were a little bit closer to her in that last one, it would have been good.
Because it's a cool picture, but you don't see
You can't
her
see her
in it.
Yeah.
I don't think it's great. And they give her this feedback that she include 2 other models in both of hers, and the other models look better in both of them.
Her hair has never looked worse. And they lie so hard to her. And they're like, you actually got the best makeover. And I couldn't wait for you to rock it. And I'm like, this mop you put on her head?
I mean, Law just goes, you didn't know what to do with your hair.
But someone did her hair. Someone did her hair.
Mm-hmm.
And then I love Rita being like, look, no, really, I love having friends. Trust and believe. Rita Ora, pro friendship. But
Friendliest friend who ever boss friended.
yeah, squatting, bossing, Rita's here. Stop putting all these women in your photos.
She said at the beginning also that photos without her she found a little bit dodgy, which I thought was funny.
Sure.
She's like, why would you have a photo that you're not in?
And finally, Chris Leon's photos.
It's time for redemption.
The first, let's go, you know what, to give Chris Leanne her roses,
Mhm.
let's go photo by photo.
Her chrysanthemums. Oh.
This first photo of her name in her shoes, genius.
Great.
And I even love the little lens flare.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Second photo, the person taking a picture of her taking a picture, so good.
And such a different face from her.
Yes.
Such a different expression. She looks like a totally different person in the best way.
And then she found a way to perfectly wear this poncho.
Yes.
Yep.
She has legs for days.
This third photo?
And the payoff of the shoes looking stunning on her.
Uh-huh. That's what I love about it, right? She said shoes, dress, shoes and dress.
Yep. It is an actual story. She's my favorite of the week. And I think also from she needed a win place, perfect for her to get the roses and chrysanthemums that she gets. The only thing I dislike about it is there's no party at all.
Yes.
Sure.
There's very little
party is implied.
Yes.
But she picked a different mood than party and saw it all the way through all 3 photos.
And to be fair, she was at a party because she's in all of India's. So
Now, was her top at panel a lot? Yes.
Once again, just needed a hoikin up.
Yeah.
Because I like the idea of a sort of slouchy jumpsuit for her.
Sure.
I think that's a good direction for her to go in. Especially because at the beginning of the episode, she was like, well, I guess I just need to dress like a boy. I'm like, no, there is a happy medium. I swear.
And she gets to have a fun panel moment, which was nice because she's been kind of annoying. Just like slightly annoying.
She's been annoying, but I think it also comes from a place of like that she's only got negative feedback.
Sure. But it's
like,
nice
I was
to
a
see her
little
go
confused
like,
by this
"Yay!"
judge's fight because I feel like a preamble was edited out.
It was also weird because it felt like they were all against Rita, and Rita was like, nope.
It was so weird. She's like climbing over everyone.
Since Law was clearly about to say something very nice and something that would be very gratifying for Chrisley to hear, and Rita was like, no, I'm gonna talk.
Rita wanted firsties.
Truly.
Yeah, I truly, honestly couldn't tell if Rita thought they were going to say bad things and she wanted to say her nice thing first, or if Rita thought that everyone was going to have praise and Rita wanted to be the first to praise.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say it right now because you'll notice, dear listeners, we haven't had one negative thing to say about Law Roach. It's so funny to me that Law has been nothing but pretty nice.
What?
Good critique. But sometimes the other judges act like Law's mean.
And he's the only one who's being transparent, I feel like, and that doesn't come off as meanness.
Yeah, no. I wonder, is there gonna be some heel turn? Because I remember severely disliking Law Roach.
I remember that was his whole deal. But did we just get confused because every so often Rita Ora is like, there's only one Law Roach, he tells it like it is. And then his telling it like it is like, oh, I really like this picture, you made the most of it.
I was doubting before, but you really turned me around, and I'm happy to see it.
He does love to say when someone has showed him up. He does it at least once per episode. You showed me I was wrong. He says it like every week.
Yeah. In this episode, he also said, congratulations to Paige for that.
Yep.
Congratulations, Paige. None of us like you, Paige, but you changed our minds for 1 week.
This week, you were right.
Yeah.
I do like that this fun mood carries into private panel. Because this is the closest to a real private panel we've gotten so far.
Though, Chrislian complimenting Kyle's energy backstage was strange.
2 people believed in Chrislian, and apparently they were Ashley Graham and Kyle.
But the way she kept saying Kyle's energy, it made it seem like she meant something else. But she just was like, and your energy really got me through it. I'm like, but India was your friend at party.
The only thing about private panel is that they have a top 2 and a bottom 2.
Yeah.
And it just takes the suspense out of call out. The only thing that redeemed it to me is that I was fully wrong about who was getting eliminated this episode.
Also, second placement was a big old surprise.
Sure it was. And why did the music cut out halfway through private panel?
This happened last time. They don't put in the music for the bottoms.
Why?
Out of respect.
I don't know.
It makes it seem like
to make it somber.
It makes it seem like their free track MP3 runs out.
Audio Jungle cut them off.
They had to cut that part out where it just goes, DJ Khaled. Audio Jungle. They have to be like, oh, can't use that anymore.
But yeah, the top two in private panel is Paige and Chris. The bottom two is Tosh and Corianne. So you would think to yourself, oh, Chris and Paige are first and second. And that is not what happens.
I do love the line from La Roche that Tosh made a very posh, sexy party look like someone's basement.
Agree!
Mhm.
Agree with Law!
Yep.
Also, Captions Crunch at the very end captioned someone that I did not hear saying, she ain't got no spunk.
Ew.
It was Ashley Graham, I think. Not on mic. But still captioned.
Was it about Courtney?
They had to turn her mic off because she just wouldn't stop saying me.
Ashley, please.
We get it.
But Captions is on Ashley's side.
I don't know where Courtney is in the elimination order, but
I have no idea.
know we're going to get to this point where when she's eliminated,
Ashley's
we're going to be able to use the Simpsons meme. Stop it, she's already dead.
Rita's not going to even hand out the photos that week. It's going to be Ashley Graham, and that's how we'll know.
She's just like,
let me do it.
She's buzzing behind. You know how they all have to huddle for warmth behind
Yes.
Rita Ora? They're gonna be holding her shoulders down. She's like,
and she's just going to be like, yeah, first ones, Tatiana, Gia, Andy, whatever. Courtney, you're out.
So
Chris Lian gets full redemption.
Yep, first call out for Chris Lian. Then not Paige, but Binta. How?
And also,
what? The actual what?
Not only in the sense that she didn't get discussed at private panel, but also Paige is clearly better.
Yes, this almost
better.
feels like in some ways producers were like, you're right. Courtney did use you as a prop. So as a consolation prize, you can be second call out because it doesn't matter. So then Paige is third, then Tatiana, then Gia, then India.
Yeah,
we've gotten to the point where most of them only have one good photo.
Yeah, there's just one
There's
crime
one.
to me.
Yeah, there's one for me too.
Because after India's Courtney.
Mm-hmm. And then Marissa.
Yeah.
Marissa should have been higher.
Yeah, this was a Marissa, good week. I will say, another Marissa moment, because we didn't get a lot of actual character from her, was when they were talking about Courtney always being in ailment mood. They cut to Marissa going, she was just like, well, we're saying it.
She will put the tongue out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that tongue doesn't like to stay in. I'm waiting for there to be a surprise tongue piercing that she gets while in New York.
Sure.
Love that.
That should have been her makeover.
Oh my God, could you imagine?
Just do it, whatever.
That would have been the wildest one. So then after Marissa is Kyle, then Cody.
And I'm proud of Rita in this moment, because we've talked about how Rita hasn't really figured out talking. And right before she said Cody's name, she did the patented Tyra Banks whip when she said Cody. And I was like, we're getting there.
I would have had the twins in the bottom, though.
Yeah, come on.
And also for the drama, you don't want that? Come on. What are you doing?
Also because the person I thought goes home didn't, so it didn't matter.
That's also true. So I guess the drama's not there because...
Tosh, you twinned too close to the sun. Corianne, the judges are nervous you can't be consistent, and then heavily ADR'd.
The most she's had so far.
Unfortunately, it seems your head is not in this game, except whatever was actually said inspired the biggest eye roll from Corianne that I've ever seen direct to judges.
I think it's about Supermodel Mom or something.
Probably.
Know it was.
But also, that was ADR'd, but Tosh's seemed to be fully ADR'd too.
There was a lot of stuff for Tosh too. This was clearly some back editing to put into the story we've had.
Yes.
Because Tosh, between you and your sister, 2 may be too much was chef's kiss, but also, ooh.
And I thought Corianne was going home.
Of course you
did.
did.
I thought that's the reason we got tricklings of her throughout the episode, not enjoying the competition.
But y'all, they really are gonna send the worst photo home every week.
It's so strange for top
It's like they
model
don't
to do
understand
that.
what top model is.
And then the abruptness with which this episode ended.
Well, right before we get there, I want to talk about Tasha's reaction. Because, y'all, her reaction was so weird that I actually thought I had misheard it. Because Tosh reacts like she's happy, and she's trying to do a big fake shucks.
Mm.
Yeah.
But the way she does it, it looks like a cheer, and you can see Corey Ann's confused.
You would be.
Yes.
It's
You
so
were.
odd because Tasha's been consistently very emotional, it felt like, during panels. And so this was really in another direction for her.
And then her exit speech is just, go sis.
And y'all, I'm about to spoil something pretty huge.
Mm.
I can't do an update on Tosh because there's a comeback this season.
What?
And it's Tosh?
I don't know more if it's just one person, if it's more. I tried to like not spoil myself more. I mean, eventually I will have to, but no part of me thought I had to be careful about spoiling myself for a comeback. And then I read it and I was like, what?
Oh,
that's crazy, Pants.
Lord.
Yeah. And I wonder now, knowing that, if her reaction was maybe she knew that there was a comeback or something, because that hasn't been announced at all.
No.
I didn't know this one had. I know next cycle has one. I remember it, but they bring back like 6 people during that comeback.
Wow.
And how are they going to determine it? They must just take part in a photo shoot or something.
But we don't have those photos.
Huh?
This
No
is
idea.
So weird. And how
I
the
wonder
hell
if they're
did
going to do a
Cherish Waters
switcheroo.
not come back?
I wonder if there's going to be a switcheroo. Like they're just like Cody gets eliminated the same episode Tosh gets back.
and then Cody takes off her wig and puts it on Tosh's head. Says, "You've earned this."
I'm the tomboy again.
Yeah, I mean this had some fun top model shenanigans, but it's still this show that hates itself. And it's so funny because, again, I love more petty drama like falling downstairs.
Yes.
Give it to me.
Oh, yeah.
And
Especially if Gia's there to tell us the full truth behind it.
Mm.
I still can't get over her being like, I fell down twice. It's not that big of a deal. The stairs are bad.
Someone needs to put slipping
Going
mats
down
on
is
it.
one thing, but going up.
Look like these New Yorkers don't know how to build steps. I truly, though, I'm finding it very odd watching the cycle, and I wonder if the two of you are feeling the same way since we don't have an update to talk about. One thing I want to bring up is like, because it feels like the storytelling and the characterization of folks is not narratively consistent, I feel like I'm reintroduced to everyone every episode.
Yes.
Because I leave this episode, fan of Marissa, fan of Chrislian, don't like Courtney as much. It's like it changes every single episode.
But Marissa was also barely in this episode.
I think that's the key for Marissa.
But they keep doing that with certain contestants, aside from India, who will spend as little time to show up as she possibly can.
I'll be fascinated if, like, maybe she didn't win. I don't know.
Maybe someone quits and India wins by default.
Yeah.
And sorry if that's a spoiler for you, but y'all, that's the only thing we knew coming in.
It's the only thing we knew. And because India is like, I even know her last name, it's Gantz, because we see it on Instagram and stuff all the time.
It's wild. It also, though, I think it's because the story has nothing to do with who goes home.
Mm.
Yes.
It also is confusing.
And so separate from the modeling.
Mm-hmm.
It just feels like they haven't figured out how to create challenges and photo shoots for a television setting.
Well,
that all of these people are so active in the actual fashion world that they don't know how to do it on a reality television schedule.
I think step one would be to separate them so they're not the same thing. But also, it's like no one told Rita that she also needed to watch the dailies or was part of production.
Yeah, it makes me think that Tyra Banks was truly very involved with watching stuff. And honestly, if Mr. J's book's to be believed, seems like it was, and actually picking out the photos.
And directing the competition.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I think you brought up a great point, Lex, is that the stories aren't necessarily based on who's winning and who's going home. It's stories are separate from call-out order.
Yeah.
And that's just not narratively satisfying.
Well, and stories are totally separate from modeling identities.
Interesting.
Also, could you imagine if she had handed out these photos to these people? These 3 photo Instagram spreads.
I just can't get over that they're kind of comic strips. It's still so stupid, though, when she like has nothing and they just walk to the side. It's so anticlimactic. At least no one had to hug her this time.
But if you think we're strange and deserve
and
hugs,
huggable,
you should rate, review, and subscribe to this podcast. We love hearing from you, your hot takes, your iced tea. You can reach out to us at podlium.com. That's where our P.O. box is. And all the info. If you want to see what our headshots look like, they're there. Or you can send us an email straight to podleadum@gmail.com. You can find me anywhere at YetCharming.
I am on Instagram at Hannah Jane Ginsburg.
And I'm on Instagram at JW_Grump.
And be sure to use the hashtag PodLeadum. And what's going on this season? Anytime you do.
What is it?
Also, I'll drop right here. Who knows if we'll be able to watch Hulu for very much longer because
they re-up that expiration date.
Yep, we're on a journey.
Yep, so stick with us. And you can join the Discord and be up to date about that, probably.
Absolutely. Over 300 strong. Get top model fans from all over the world chatting about the show.
So for Podleadum, I have been Lex Basile-Price.
I'll be Hannah Jane Ginsburg.
And I'm JW Crump.
And we'll see you on top.
Podleadum is not endorsed by America's Next Top Model, Tyra Banks, 10x10 Entertainment, or any of their subsidiaries. It is intended for entertainment and informational purposes only. America's Next Top Model and all names, pictures, and audio clips are registered trademarks and copyrights of their respective trademark and copyright holders.